Hey you guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am doing a glute and back workout with you guys. But before we get into it, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. Alright, so I'm putting on some jams. Gotta put on my workout playlist. But I'm getting ready to do some arm circles. So arm circles are a really great, sorry y'all, it's definitely midnight and I'm thirsty, but anyways, so arm circles are a really good dynamic exercise because they can target pretty much all of your upper body. So they target your shoulders, your triceps, back, and biceps. And when you're doing arm circles, you're engaging in a dynamic stretch, which I will do a total video on the difference between dynamic and static stretching. But basically, it means that you are stretching your muscles as you're moving your body. So arm circles really help to increase your circulation to your arms and your fingers and your shoulders. And like I said, they also target your shoulders, triceps, back, and biceps, which is pretty much all of your upper body. And it's very valuable. So if you aren't already doing it, y'all, make sure that you incorporate arm circles into your warm-ups. Okay, so now I'm basically doing shoulder shrugs or not shoulder shrugs, shoulder circles, very similar to arm circles, really just to open up my shoulders. For me, I also tend to feel this in my upper chest, so I find that it helps with that for warming up. And then after those shoulder circles, I am doing what I call W extensions. These are really great if you are planning to have like a back focused upper body day, or if you know you're going to be hitting some back exercises like barbell rows, or even doing bench. Again, very similar to the muscles that arm circles and shoulder circles work. This is opening up my chest, and this is also opening up my back and really activating it and getting it ready for the movements that I'm about to engage in. Okay, so next up, I know this looks really awkward, but basically think of these as a movement that will prepare you for bicep curls. So I'm basically doing forearm extensions, extending my arms out in the movement that you typically do with bicep curls, except for with bicep curls, you're putting your hands down by your side. So this is really opening up my biceps to get ready for that movement. And I'll put the full amount of exercises that I did in the description box. However, keep in mind, guys, when you're warming up, listen to your body and recognize what your body needs. All right, so now I'm doing cat and cow. Again, cat and cow is probably a really staple warm-up exercise for me. It's great for full body. It's great for running. Pretty much great for everything. And so with cat and cow, the main thing that you are focusing on is stretching the muscles in your back, really focusing on your thoracic spine. And the easiest way I can explain this is really just put your hands on the ground and your knees, and you want to make sure that you have a pretty neutral spine, so that as you inhale and move into cow pose, that you're lifting your sit bones up, so basically your booty bones up, and pressing your chest forward and just allowing your belly to sink down to the ground as you see here. So yeah, that's cat and cow, and this is what I am most of the time finishing off my warm-up with. All right, so this next exercise is barbell squats. If you've never done squats before, just to get used to it, I would recommend using like the Smith machine, or maybe even just doing like a prisoner squat or a body weight squat to make sure you really have the form down, or just using the bar with no weight and doing box squats. But I typically start my workouts with squats because they are a compound exercise, which means that they target multiple muscles at the same time. And with squats, I typically do a high bar squat because I prefer that it's higher up on my neck versus lower on my back, because honestly, y'all, I'm sweaty as hell and it's just not comfortable for me to have it that way. It's always sliding down, especially if I'm working out in a sports bra like I am here. So yeah, I would just prefer that it be higher up on my neck. So yeah, you'll just have to try it out and see what works best for you. But I prefer high bar over a low bar squat. So this next exercise that I'm doing is Bulgarian split squats, as you see here on the screen. And I really like Bulgarian split squats because, again, they target a lot of the same muscle groups that you would see targeted during squats and lunges. So it focuses on your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, and your abdominals. Now with this, your foot positioning depends on a lot of where you feel it. My feet are currently really far ahead, and when I bend down, I'm slightly leaning my knee over my toes. So mine is more quad dominant focused here. And again, here's just another clip so that you can see it. Honestly, I have a love-hate relationship with Bulgarian split squats. They burn all the time. And they're really challenging for me, but I appreciate the fact that it is always challenging, because I know every time I do it, it's going to get better. All right, so here I'm doing machine rows. I never use the machine, but I really wanted to switch it up, and it's actually been feeling really nice for me, especially when I decide to isolate each arm and do them as a single arm exercise. But anyways, love these. They're great for your upper back, biceps, triceps, deltoids, and your lats. So if you're not already doing rows, definitely incorporate them. You can use the machine like I'm doing here. I know not every gym has the same equipment. If all else fails, you can definitely use a barbell and do some barbell rows, or you can also use a preloaded barbell or an easy bar, and that works just as fine. All right, so one of my favorite back exercises to do besides barbell rows is lat pull downs. You can do wide grip, you can do neutral grip. It really doesn't matter, but well, it does matter because they work different things. But here I'm doing wide grip lat pull downs, and I just love them. I actually did basically a drop set for this, so I did like 12, 8, 6, something like that. I don't know. You guys will see it on the screen. But yeah, I just love lat pull downs. They work my lats really good. And if you're trying to grow your back, I would definitely 10 out of 10 recommend including these into your daily workout routine. All right. So last but not least, I'm doing hip thrusts, and I know y'all are probably thinking, girl, where is the barbell? Why are you not doing it with the barbell? But I wanted to use these hip thrusts as, wow, my elbows are ashy as hell. Okay, anyways, wanted to use these hip thrusts as a burnout. So, yep, just using a resistance band, making sure that I'm going really slow, having it controlled, because surprisingly, I find these a lot more challenging when I use the resistance band. So, yeah, just focusing on keeping it slow and controlled. And that is it for this video, you guys. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to your girl's channel, support me, and help me grow. Peace.